Okay, how's everybody out there today? Good afternoon, good evening, happy Wednesday. Muy buenas tardes, feliz miércoles. I hope everyone is doing well. And it's what we call a hump day. It's in the middle of the week, but it's a good day to plan the remaining week and get things going. To help you guys, market and be able to sell, more products and services to your consumer. Okay, and this is all about helping people, guys. The reason that I started in the business over 40 years ago, I started as you all know, as a real estate broker and a mortgage broker, is to help people. And I also I got involved about 6 years ago in credit restoration, and this has helped me fulfill my dream and my goal of helping clients, my friends out there, in the real estate field, in the credit field, and it's really something that I think everybody out there needs of our service. Okay, we're not we're not there promoting a product that people that the consumer doesn't need. This is something that they need. It's a necessity. It's not a luxury. Okay, so anyway, let's begin. Again, my name is Elias Legra. I've been involved in the real estate and the mortgage business for over 40 years. And I've been able to get a lot of experience in that field. But you know what? It's not how many years you've been in the business. It's basically, how much you learn every day from the new changes. I'm still learning after 40 years. I still learn every day something new. Okay. And I'm gonna share with you today some of the new things that are out there, which in particular this change, this upgrade that I'm going to be talking to you about. No realtors out there know about it. So and a lot of people don't know, or mortgage brokers. Okay. Did you know that the real estate industry is about to have a very important upgrade? Okay, upgrade ever. 33 million more Americans can qualify for a mortgage. Okay, we'll be able to qualify for a mortgage in the next 3 to 4 to 5 months. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys a 3-minute video. I want to go over it with you, and then after that, I want to go over what the program, what the presentation is about, which basically it's about a very little known financing technique called down payment assistant programs, where most people, when they're buying a house, one of the main things that they don't have is their down payment. In real estate, when you purchase a home, you have to have three important things. Okay, number one, obviously you got to have credit. Okay, we help you with your credit. Number two, you have to have income. Okay, verify income. And number three, you got to have a down payment. All right. What do you think out of those three are the most difficult, the hardest things for a buyer what prevents the buyer to go ahead and make that step in buying a home? It's the down payment. Okay, most people don't have the down payment. Okay. Anyway, let's go over this video real quick, and you'll see what the changes here I'm talking about. Changes they have to do with the way credit scores are going to be figured with Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. Okay, who's Fannie and Freddie? Well, Fannie and Freddie are the largest lenders. Actually, they're investors who buy mortgages from all the banks, FHA, conventional. If it wasn't for these two, for Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, we would not have a viable mortgage industry. Okay, there wouldn't be money available to loan. So Fannie and Freddie are the ones who buy these loans from the banks and the mortgage companies, the lenders that do the mortgages. Okay, that's why Fannie and Freddie are they're the pivot points of the lending industry. And when they make a change or an upgrade, it's a big thing. And this particular upgrade, they've not made an upgrade in the last 26 years. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what the upgrade is and how it's going to impact your business. Our industry is real estate and mortgage industry and the credit industry. Okay, a lot of y'all are in the credit repair business. This also will affect or will improve our ability to help people with their credit. Okay, so let's listen for a couple of minutes here. This video here. I'm going to play it right now. Okay. Okay, here we go. We are starting now.
Hello, everybody. Kelly Canizars here at Rental Karma. Got some great news for all of you realtors out there, the 1.1 million of you. I'm going to bet right now that less than 1% of you know that I'm about to share with you. Change is coming. 4 or 5 months from now, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, which I know you all know those names, those are the people that do the mortgages in this country that are under $600,000. They're finally going to hit the upgrade button after 26 years. What upgrade button, Colin? The one for the credit score model used in underwriting. They've been using the same one for 26 years. And now they're upgrading. Well, what are they upgrading to? You know that one that people always walk around with on their own, the Credit Karma? It's called Vantage. Vantage 4.0 and FICO 10T. Why are they doing that? Well, it's easy. They've been seeing rent show up on credit reports now for 5 years, 10 years. And they said, the world's changing. Netflix, cell phone bills, and all these different things is different than the score that flipped the world 26 years ago. What does that mean for you? Well, it's estimated that 33 million more Americans will instantly have a better credit score that falls into the range of getting approved for a mortgage. I'm pretty sure all 33 million of these people they're talking about are renting. Okay. And if you have been struggling for the last 4 years with high interest rates and low home sales, okay, this is a huge opportunity for you and a great opportunity for the people in your community that you serve to help them get into home ownership. So you need to get ready, because as soon as that upgrade button is pushed, the next day, people are going to be walking in the door. But if they're not walking in credit ready, that's not the best lead for you, is it? No. The best lead for you is somebody that's 720 credit ready and they know how to stay credit ready and avoid in that journey. So talk to your clients. They'll find new ones and tell them, I have a simple path for you to get to home ownership in a number of months. And guess what? Interest rates are going to be lower than when that happens anyhow. It's going to be even better. So you can partner with Rental Karma. There's going to be a link that we share with you that you can schedule a call to become a partner. Once we send your clients over, we get them reporting their rent, get them through mentoring, get them 720 credit ready. We let you know as soon as they're ready. Now you got a bucket of leads that are ready to go. They're not a bunch of sticky messes. As you know, there are 3 fundamental things with buying a home. You got to have the job showing your income. You got to have the down payment. Oh, wait.
Ernesto, Elias está ahí que tiene puesto un video que no estoy viendo.
I know it is. Well, we actually point the folks in our one-on-one mentoring to the down payment assistance grants in every single state. And then they work with one of the lenders in one of those programs. So now they're not having to wait to save up $10,000, $15,000. That's the long part of the journey. This sounds like a really good opportunity for you. So click on the link, schedule a time, set up a call with Tanya on our partner program, and we will get you set up as a partner so that you can have a bucket load of leads that are credit ready as soon as that button is pushed. So get on board with this excitement. It's awesome, and we look forward to helping you help your clients be credit ready for the moment that button is pushed.
Okay. All right. This video that we just played is done by the owner and CEO of Rental Karma. Okay. And this is the program that I use to help people with their rent reporting on their credit. Okay. And he was going over some of the big changes in Freddie and Fannie Mae, starting in 4 or 5 months. There's going to be 33 million people out there that are going to increase their credit score automatically. Why? Fannie and Freddie are changing their way of scoring. Okay, the scoring is going to be based on something called Vantage 4.0 and FICO. They're not using the same credit scoring that they were using 26 years ago, or for the last 26 years. Sorry. What that means is, to you and I, have you ever had the experience where the client comes up and says, "Oh, I have Credit Karma, and my score in Credit Karma is let's say 700." And then when we pull the credit score on our basis, we don't use the same model that Credit Karma uses. Okay, we use the model that the lenders, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, use, which is always lower than the Vantage 4.0. The Vantage 4.0 is going to match pretty much Credit Karma. I'll say meaning that most everybody that with lower credit scores are instantly going to have an increase of maybe 10, 15, 20 points on their credit score. That's a big thing. It's not going to happen right away, but it's bound to happen, in anywhere from 4 to 5 months. Okay. Anyway, I'm glad you guys were on. I see, Mary, that you're on. I see a couple of people that are on here. Thanks for joining us here. And now we'll be finishing up here, probably in about 20 minutes or less. I want to go over, especially with realtors, mortgage brokers. A lot of people, there are 3 basic categories that buyers have to have in order to buy a home, right? The first category is that they have to have the credit. This is why, this is so important. People that have, less than perfect credit, the very first thing I get them on is rental reporting. This is where we can report their rent on their credit bureau. Okay, which is fantastic. We can go back as many years back as possible. So if they've been renting for 5 years, we can report their credit on the major credit bureaus for 5 years. So what does that give your client? It gives them stability, and it gives them history of credit, which is the most important aspect in increasing your credit score. All right. Number 2, the buyer has to have income. If you don't have income, verifiable income to qualify, you will not qualify for a home. Okay. And number 3, you have to have the down payment. Okay. Now, number 3 is the most difficult thing to have, is the down payment. Okay. The down payment is most people do not have the down payment. I'm going to go over with you a couple of programs that are available for people to get into their homes, and you can show this to them, especially people who are renting, who are paying a lot for rent, and you'll be giving them an opportunity to be able to purchase their own home. Maybe not now, but get them ready. So when the time comes, they'll be ready to purchase, and of course, you will be there to help them and obviously help yourself. I'm going to make a couple of notes here. I'm going to show you guys something real quick here. All right, here we go. Okay, right here. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, see the notes here? All right. I want to show you the difference between traditional down payment and a down payment assistance program. And then I'm going to go over each program that we have available. Okay. Let's assume, you know, most homes in my area, they're going for 500,000. You know, very little homes are going for 300 and 400. The only thing we can find out there for 300, you know, 250, 300 are condos in our area. And my area here is South Florida, Dade County, Miami-Dade County, Broward, and Palm Beach County. Now, obviously, the further north that you go in Florida, the less expensive the houses are. You can buy for example, a home in Port St. Lucie for $450,000, where here that same home would cost 600 or 650,000. That's a big difference. You know, same as Homestead. You go down to Homestead, you can buy a home. However, homes in Homestead have been going up pretty much. Homestead is you know, growing in population, and but you can probably get a small, you know, a home in Homestead for 450, you know, 430, and which is better, you know, a lot better than the 600,000. All right. Let me show you something real quick here. Let's say we have a price of $500,000. Okay. We got a price of $500,000 a home, right? 500K. Okay. Normally on a $500,000 property, how much of a down payment plus closing costs does the buyer need to have? Okay. Normally you got to have 3.5% down. Okay. Plus 5%, plus a 5% closing cost. So that's a total of 8.5%. So the average buyer to buy this home has to have a total of 8.5% of 500,000. Correct? So 8.5% of 500,000 is a whopping $42,000. Okay. Now you see, that's the reason why most first-time home buyers cannot afford to buy a home. Wouldn't you agree with that? They don't have $42,000. You know, how many tenants out there do you know that have $42,000 to buy a house? Okay. Now, if we show them how they can avoid having to put that 3.5% down, okay, let me give you an idea. The down payment assistant that we have currently is 3.5%. Okay. So basically the buyer can come in with 0% down. Okay. 0% down. Now the 0% down, which 3.5%, you know, you're looking at almost, almost $8,000, $9,000 as a down payment. No, actually you're looking at $15,000, between $15,000 and $18,000 down payment assistance. Most of these down payment assistance programs put a second lien on the property for that amount, and you don't have to pay it. You know, you don't have to pay it, and it's forgivable after a certain amount of time. This program that we have with this new lender, it is not a lien. This is a grant. Okay, there's a big difference between a grant and a down payment assistance program, which is a lien. This is not a lien on the property. This is awesome. You know, it's unbelievable. Now 3.5% is what the person will be saving. So basically, I said 42,000 is what you need, right? Okay, the down payment assistant will be 17,500. All right. So that brings the cash to close to 24,500. All right. 24,500 sounds a lot better than 42,000. Okay. Now, most sellers out there, if you negotiate, they're willing to pay, you know, 1 to 1.5% to help the buyer, move into their home. 1 to 1.5% of the purchase price. So let's say we're able to get the seller to pay 1 or 1.5% of the 500,000, okay, for the closing cost. So we're looking at 1.5% is $7,500. Okay. So now how much does the buyer have to purchase a $500,000 home? Okay. Now this goes to any purchase price. It could be 400, could be 300, could be 600. All right. If we reduce 24.5 minus 7,500, we get a total of what? $17,000. Okay. Okay. This is what the buyer needs to buy a home that's $500,000. $17,000, guys, is a far cry from 42. Wouldn't you agree with that? 17,000 would be a lot easier to get than 42,000. Okay, this is why if you guys are not familiar with these down payment assistance programs, you're going to be left behind in the smoke, because your competition is gonna learn this, and they're gonna market this program. Okay, now let me show you something else here. I'm gonna erase this here. Here, let me show you something real interesting. Okay, some people tell me, Elias, why should I buy a home if it's cheaper for me to rent? Okay. Why should I buy a home if it's cheaper for me to rent? And yeah, the rent might be a little cheaper if you rent than buying a home. But look what happens when you rent. Okay. Most people out there are paying on a 2-bedroom apartment or a 3-bedroom apartment. They're paying what? Let's say $2,500. Okay, let me paying $2,500. Okay, you see my notes here that I'm writing down? You see the notes? Okay, $2,500 a month for rent. All right. Okay, you show this to a prospective tenant, and you're going to put a fire beneath their butt, and they're gonna want to buy a home. Okay, now, how much does it cost if you pay $2,500 rent and you rent for 3 years? Okay, 3 years. How much is that going to cost you in rent? Okay. Okay, you would have spent, or you would have wasted, a total of $90,000 in rent. $90,000 down the toilet. Okay. Now, what's your monthly payment on that $500,000 house? Let's figure it out. Okay. Remember, we went over the $17,000 total. Between 17 and 20,000, you need to buy a $500,000 house. Correct? Okay, your principal and interest payment, okay, PI, at today's low rate of 5.25, 5.5, you're looking at $2,664. Okay, that's what we're looking at, principal and interest. Now we have escrows, taxes. Let's estimate taxes to be $300. Okay. And insurance, let's estimate the insurance to be $250. Okay. So with taxes and insurance, okay, we're looking at a total of mortgage payment of $3,214. Okay. Now what did we say your rent was? $2,500. So let's do another calculation. All right. Let me erase this. Okay, your payment is $3,214. Okay, 3,000. Let's see here. Okay, whoop, wait a minute. $3,214. That's your payment. Total PITI. Okay, PITI. All right, let me erase this check mark here. Okay. All right. What was your rent payment? $2,500, right? That was your rent payment. Now, these are numbers that really you need to sit down with your buyer, with your tenant, okay, or whoever it is, and show them these numbers. So they'll understand, the difference between buying and renting. Because a lot of people don't understand this. They think that they're saving money by renting, and they're really not. Okay. The difference between this particular example, between buying and renting, is $714. Okay. So you're paying basically $714 more per month by buying than you are renting. Okay. Now, what did I say before? How much were you paying in rent in 3 years? In 3 years, you would be wasting $90,000. Wasting, okay? $90,000 down the toilet. All right. Now, this property that you're buying for $500,000, okay? The property values over the last 40, 50 years have been increasing at a rate of, anywhere from 3% to 6% to 10% per year. Okay. In the last 2 years, property values have gone up tremendously. They've gone up, almost 20, 30%. But let's be conservative. Let's be conservative. All right. Let's say the property values go up, let's say 3%. Okay. 3% right here, 3%. Inflation. Okay. So the first year, your property value, your 500 is going to go to 515, right? And then the third year, year 3, your property value is going to be 530, right? Year 2, I'm sorry. Year 2.
No,
Oh yeah, well, more or less. 515 is the first year value, and the second year value.
3% of 515 is more than 3% of 500.
Well, yeah,
Got you on that one.
I'm rounding the numbers. Okay, I'm rounding the numbers.
Yeah, okay.
All right, and then in 3 years, you're looking at more or less what? At 3 years, you're looking at 545. Okay, 545. Okay, that's $45,000 in 3 years that you have in what? In equity. Okay, it's costing you to rent how much? 714. All right, if you multiply that by 12 or by 36. All right, how much is 714 extra times 30 times 36 months? 714 times 36. Okay, we're looking at $25,000. Okay, that's the amount extra you're paying. However, you're making $45,000 in equity on the house. So on this calculation, you're making money by buying the house instead of renting. Plus, if you keep renting, your value is going to go up and up and up and up. Okay, you follow me? So this is a calculation that I use a lot when I'm talking to a tenant. When the objection comes up, oh, I can't afford to buy a house because they're too high. Well, do a comparison. They can't afford to rent. The rents are so high that they can't afford to rent. The rents will just kill you, and you're never building up any equity whatsoever. Okay, I'm gonna stop the share here button real quick, and oh no, I'm gonna leave the notes here because this is important. Let me go over specifically the programs that we have available for down payment. Okay, for down payment assistant, that's going to be something that we all need to see here. Okay, down payment assistant programs. Okay, right here. Okay. Now I have a lender, and not too many lenders have these programs. Okay, this is like a niche program that we have. Let me show you here. This is a highlight. Okay. Here are the programs. Okay. We have a program called Home Ready program. Okay. Which is this one here, Home Ready. Which there's a 3% grant. They will allow up to 3% grant. However, there is a limit, an income limit of 80% of this AMI is called average medium income of the area. Okay. Now, a lot of people are making more than 80%, so this program may not apply. Now, we have we have a conventional and an FHA program that does not have, and I repeat, does not have income limit. Okay, you don't have to go by this. Okay, if you're a first-time home buyer. Okay, you got to be a first-time home buyer, first responder, educator, medical personnel, military servant. You know, the income limit doesn't apply. Now here we got a regular conventional mortgage. We gave the example a little earlier of 3%. You know, 3% would be the grant, and this is money that you never have to pay back. Okay, it's not a loan. As long as you make the payments for 6 months and you're in the home for 6 months, you don't have to pay it back. Okay, you create your own you know, down payment, 1%, 2%, or 3%. For example, 95% conventional loan or 2% grant allows the borrower to come in with only 3% down. Okay, and then then we got, let me go down here. Then we got the FHA. This is the one that I really you know, one of the best programs I think we have out there is FHA. Okay, all right, FHA. Let's see. Hold on a second. Okay, let's see here. Let me okay, FHA right here is you know, FHA, the down payment is 3.5%. The example that I gave before was 3.5%. So they'll give you a grant of 3.5%, which can be applied towards your down payment or your closing costs. Okay, either or, you know, it's the same thing. It's 160% of AMI, a lot higher than 80% of your average median income, unless you're a first-time home buyer. Most of the people that are buying are first-time home buyers, so you don't have to worry about this income limit. All right, but 160% is pretty high. Okay, if you're a first responder, educator, medical personnel, civil servant, military, you can actually buy a home with 0% down. You've heard of veterans buying homes with 0% down. Well, this is a 0% down you know, mortgage. Okay, all right. So basically, that's that on that one. Okay. These are the main programs that we have out here, Mary, that are down payment assistant. And you know, when you sit down with a buyer, you know, when we pre-qualify them, I'll pre-qualify them based on these numbers. Okay, and then I'll give them a pre-qualification letter, and they'll be able to decide. You know, I'll give them a price range of how much they need, and you know, so on and so forth. Okay. Now, see here. One other thing here. Okay. Okay. We also have a program out there. Let me get rid of this screen share here. Okay. All right. Yeah, we also have a program that's a cash out. It's a cash out conventional 90% program with no PMI. Okay. The refi that you guys are doing, it doesn't have PMI. Okay. Why? Because it's less than 90% loan to value. So any loan that you have 90% loan to value, you'll have you know, will not have PMI. Okay. Also, there's a couple of new things that I wanted to mention. New things that have come out. There's especially in your area, Mary, if you know of anybody that has a home that's been damaged by the hurricane, there's a program called an FHA 203H program. Okay, and the 203K. The 203H it's a refi which will allow which FHA will allow the owner to fix up the house. Okay. So in other words, we can get a mortgage on any home that needs work with an FHA 203K or an FHA 203H. The 203H is when you're hurt, when your property was damaged as a result of a storm. Okay. And it doesn't just apply to homeowners. If you're living in an apartment or in a house that was damaged by Hurricane Milton, okay, you can qualify for 0% down with this 203H on a new home. Okay, it doesn't have to be in the same area either. So that's a great program, you know, for people that are dislocated or something, you know, as a result of the storm or the hurricane. Okay, and I tell you, we've seen a lot of hurricanes this year. Too many, too many to count. Okay, too many. We also have something called virtual closings. Okay, what is a virtual closing? A virtual closing is where your client, your buyer, or your owner does not have to come to a title company, okay, to close. Okay, you can close right from your house. All right, and it's all done, you know, electronically. Okay, you don't have to come all the way down here. You know, most people do like coming and being, you know, face to face, but with the title company, but that's not necessary anymore. You know, with today's technology, there's a virtual closing. Last but not least, we have to make our word, you know, we have to advertise. Marketing is the you know, it's the heart of our business. Okay, and I keep saying this over and over again. If we don't tell people what we do, okay, they're never going to know what we do. Okay, always, you know, when you're speaking to somebody, always give them your card, give them something of value. My father, you know, always taught me that when you see a client, you know, for the first time or whenever, give them something of value. You know, give them a pen. You know, order something, a calendar. That person, you know, most of the realtors out there are not going to give that client anything. They're going to give them a business card. Okay, and I highly suggest that yeah, you can give them a business card, but that you have an electronic card that you can just send them. You know, send them, and they'll keep on their phone. Okay, social media, every you know, every day you should post something. You know, find something to post on social media. You know, go to YouTube. You know, post something every day. And if you don't know what to post, you can go to a couple of I have a couple of applications here. One in particular that's sponsored by the National Association of Realtors. You might want to write this down. Okay,
I'm writing everything down.
Yeah, it's called Photofly. All right, right here, Photofly for Realtors. You see that? Okay, Photofly for Realtors. Look, you know, you gotta, of course, you know, once you have your ID number, you go into the Photofly and look at all the flyers that you can post. Okay, you know, you can post a lot of flyers here. Let me just show you what this does real quick. Okay, let's see here. I think I can, yeah. iPhone. Let me put on the, see if I can match my iPhone here. Okay, see here. Okay, screen mirroring. Okay, let's go to screen mirroring. Okay, screen mirroring. Okay, here we go. And zoom Elias. Okay, here we go. Let's see if okay, there we go. Now you're going to see exactly what I have on my cell phone here. Okay, now you go. This is an app, so you can go to the App Store and just download an app called Photofly right here. This one here. This app right here. Okay, Photofly. Open it up. Now look how cool this is. Okay, you have all of these different flyers. See, which you can post. And this is, look at all these flyers you got, okay? Let's say, and you can put your picture on it and everything, like here, for example. Here's a flyer. Right here. See, 5 costs to consider when buying your first home. Okay. That one. And then here, you just click here to add your photo. Okay. You can add your photo right here. Okay. And then you get your photo and you add it there. And then you just have a branded, it'll automatically say your company name and your phone number. All you have to do is add your photo. Okay. Say done. Okay. And then, okay, well, let's see here. Let's go back to the home. Okay. You haven't added background. Please add one before you save and sharing a background. Okay. Okay. And look at all of these. Okay. There's all kinds of yes, okay. All right, there's all kinds of flyers here. And see, quick shares, and then you hit one of these flyers, right? And then when you're ready, let me show you here. Let's say I want to add my picture, right? I want to add my picture there. I go to my picture. You know, you got to have a picture of yourself. You don't have to put a picture, but it's very, I like putting pictures. Okay. You know, personalize your flyer. And I'm gonna look for my picture here. See here. Man, albums. I got my picture here somewhere. Okay. Okay. See what? Find my picture here. Flyers.
I think you passed it. I think I saw photos.
Yeah. Let me
Go
see.
back.
You know. Let me go
Round photo.
Yeah. You get your picture from here. Okay.
Okay.
You get your picture from here. And let me just give you an idea here. Okay. Camera roll. All right, here's a picture of me right there. See how my picture came out? And then you hit apply. All right. You hit apply and then you hit done. Okay. Processing. Now watch. It's gonna tell you you don't have to invent the wheel. You can upload it to to Instagram. You can upload it to Facebook. Okay. You can upload it to Twitter. I usually use Instagram and Facebook. Okay. And you have LinkedIn also. Okay. I'm gonna upload it to Facebook. Post to Facebook. There we go. And I'm gonna share it as a story. Okay. Share it as a story. Okay. There we go. Connection is taking longer than normal. Okay. I have just shared this flyer on my Facebook page. Okay. Now I go to Facebook and it will be there. I recommend that you do this once every day. You know, it takes 2 minutes to do once every day. Go to Facebook and let's see here. I'm here somewhere. There we are, right there. That's the story. Thinking of buying your first home this year? All right. Get your finances in order first. Got questions? I have answers for you. Let's talk. And then you got your phone number right there. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool?
It's really nice. Yeah. I can do that every day.
Yeah.
When I'm at work, I'm not busy. I need something to, if I am not busy,
Well,
I can do something like that.
It takes 2 minutes.
Oh, I can do it in the afternoon when I get to work.
Yeah.
I mean, when I get home.
Remember, Photofy for realtors, okay? this is the, remember I told you about the neighborhood? The neighbor, I down here, the community neighbor is called next door. I don't know if it's the same as over there. Next door? You know, the neighborhood group?
Yeah,
Right.
I think so.
Yeah, you can advertise here. Those same flyers you can put on next door here, okay? You know, you can just post and you can put those flyers right here, your local neighbors, okay? And, you know, anything happening in the neighborhood, like, for example, you know, this month is Cancer Awareness Month, you know, breast cancer. I don't know if you're aware.
No.
And, well, I posted on the neighborhood that Memorial West, you know, the Memorial hospitals are offering the mammogram and the sonogram for under $250.
Mm,
How many women out there don't get their exams done because they don't have the money or they don't have the time?
yeah,
You know, why do you think the number one cancer killer today is breast cancer? It's right on the top list. Okay, I mean,
yeah.
everybody, you know, every year, you know, women should have, and also men should have their, you know, their prostate checked and everything else. You know, because what happens, you know, if you're not proactive, cancer is killing people. The C word is killing people every day. Every time I hear someone, you know, passing away, it's either it's some kind of disease, and most of it is cancer. Okay. And it's what we eat. What I just posted something of value, right? I mean, some people, you know, a woman reading that or a neighbor that lives in my neighborhood and say, wow, this guy, he's a realtor. He's giving me some valuable information. You know what? I'm gonna call him if I sell my house. Okay.
It's true.
Yeah. The bottom line is that you're given value. You know, don't think of the money you can make. You know, think of the value first. Okay. The value that you can provide your customer. And the more value that you provide your customer, the more confidence they're going to have in you. And, you know, they're going to see that you're different than the other realtors. Okay.
Mhm.
The other application that you need to have is MLS Touch. This one here.
I had that one.
Okay. Once you open that one, Mary, and everybody that's on board here, you open MLS Touch from anywhere in the country. You don't have to be in your area. You can be anywhere, and you want to know what the real values are, just hit here like that, and then put your zip code right here. All right. Put your zip code, and it's searching, and it'll find all the properties that are available in your area. There we go. Okay. This is where we live. We live in Miramar. Okay. And these are all the properties that are available. Okay. And
Put
then,
my zip code,
I don't know what your zip code is.
32113.
All right. Let's see here.
Let's see how many properties are around here.
Probably not much. You live up north of Ocala, so, but
Yeah,
3
32113.
32113. Okay, 32113. Okay, let's see here. It's thinking. No properties found. Yeah. Let me
Oh
see.
my God. So if I put this house for sale and anybody wants to move around here, we'll go fast.
Would go fast. Yeah, 32113. Now let's put Ocala. Okay,
34470.
Ocala, city of Ocala.
Ocala. Okay. Oh, they got a lot there.
Yeah, 21 results. Let's see here.
Mm,
There we go.
yeah.
Yeah, let me open up Ocala here. Wait a minute. Okay. Wow. Look at all the properties that are for sale there.
Yeah. They still have properties for 200 and something.
Look at this.
And 300.
Incredible. Remember what I was saying, the further north you go, the cheaper it is. Okay.
Mhm, mhm.
You can buy, let's see, you live up here. Let's see, you live a little north of Ocala.
Keep going a little more. Right there.
Where?
Before Macintosh.
Okay. You live right here. Okay. Got it.
Where's, donde dice Reddick, por ahí. Mira,
Reddick.
Citra. You see Citra?
Yes, I do.
On
Yep,
top of Reddick? Okay, there, that's where I live.
right. I see. I got it. Well,
Yeah.
these are homes. Look at this one for 234. Look at that.
Yeah. And it was 267 and they brought it down.
That's a nice little home.
Yeah.
You
What
know,
is it, 234?
Yep, 234.
Oh, boy.
Anybody
And
that
that's in
wants,
Silver Springs. That's a good area.
it's a very good area. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's look it up. Let me show you. Once you find the house, you click on it. Okay. And then
And you said,
you send it. Yeah. You can share it. You put share here. Okay.
yeah.
Share. And you don't want to send it you want to send it by SMS right here. SMS. You send it by SMS. Okay. And then you may not have your contact here. So you want to add your contact. You create your new contact.
Okay.
So you want to put your contact's name, first name, last name, and email. Okay. That's what you want to do. And then once you have their email address, now when you're marketing and you're trying to get listings, let me stop here. Let me get out of here real quick here. Stop share. Okay. When you're marketing out there, okay, you want to go, there's the application. I'm sorry, you want to go to MLS here. You always want to have a database. Remember, I told you a database of all your clients. Okay, so you go to okay, you want to go to MLS here. Remember I told you this because you need to have people that okay. You go to the MLS. Let me show you real quick here. Log in. Okay, I'm gonna do another screen share. Okay. Okay. No, wait a minute. Where's that screen share here? I just lost my screen share. Okay. Okay, let me do another screen share here real quick. Screen share. Share screen. There we go. Okay. Okie dokie. Now, see here. Okay. All right. You see here on MLS. You see this?
No, I'm still waiting to come.
Okay.
It hasn't come. The screen hasn't come yet. It's still going around.
All right. How's that? You should be able to see my screen.
Oh, it's still going around. I don't know if it's my phone or the internet.
Yeah.
The last time it took a little while to come in too.
Come
It was
in.
saying Elias Legra has started screen sharing, and it took about 3 minutes.
3 minutes to open up. Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
that's
So now,
probably, yeah. Let me do the screen share again. I'm going to open up Matrix. Okay.
mhm.
Fine. Has it opened up yet?
No.
Not yet. Okay. But just when you open up Matrix, you go
Mhm.
to eProperty Watch. Okay. Remember I told you, go to eProperty.
Yeah.
Todavía you cannot see it still?
No, man. No me abre.
Wow.
Está going así en un círculo. Un circulito negro.
Wow. That's weird. Anyway,
Yeah.
you put your contact on Neighborhood Watch, especially if they own a property. This is, when you're marketing for listing, you want to put their property here, their address, and every month they'll get a newsletter. Okay. And then
I have like about 7 contacts on my thing, on
Yeah.
my MLS.
Yeah,
But I have a lot of people that I was choosing this morning.
you're right.
Mm.
Yeah.
And when I was driving, but every time I get into a stop, I never stop. I always look for something to do.
Yeah.
And I was trying to see how will I eliminate some of those contacts that
Yeah.
I still want to keep all my contacts. I don't want to get rid of them.
No, sure.
But
And put them in your matrix contacts over here where you
Mhm.
open up contacts. Keep all your contacts here. Okay. And, that
How do
way
you do that?
you go to your contacts on
You
MLS.
just click them and then but you
Yeah.
got to do them one by one.
Yep, or you can import if you have them somewhere. Okay,
Okay.
you can add a contact, or you can import. You still cannot see my screen.
No, man, I can't. It's like, I'll send you a screenshot después para que tú veas lo que dice.
No, you have a problem with your internet or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just go to contacts and add all the information there. Okay. And
Okay, yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
you can import. Okay. Now, one last thing I want to show you on marketing. Okay. Let's say
Mhm.
you're at your office, and how many contacts do you have on your phone?
Oh my God, like, I'll tell you right now. Hold on. Let me see.
Mhm.
How do I know how many contacts I have?
Well, more or less.
I can't count them. There's so many.
Yeah,
Let me see. I would say, ooh,
you have a lot.
I don't know, over 500. That's for sure.
All right, over 500.
Yeah,
Okay, well, let me show.
yeah. Because when I used to run permits and all that, I had all these contacts from everywhere, from
Right.
um, from
Okay.
people, from
Let me
companies.
let me show you a trick. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Unfortunately, I can't share the screen with you in this this example. But let me see if wait a minute. Hold on a second. Let me share my.
Did you record it?
I'm recording
Are
it.
you
Yeah, I'm recording it. Yep, I sure am.
okay? So I can go when we're done.
Yep, yep. Okay.
Michelle me sigue mandando mensajes. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm recording it. I'm recording it. So,
Okay, so I can
yeah,
see it after.
yeah. But
Um,
on what the best marketing you can do is using your WhatsApp app. Okay. Your WhatsApp app, you're gonna open settings. Okay, and you're gonna go to broadcast list.
wait,
Broadcast.
let me see.
Okay. Now, on your broadcast list, you can put as many people, I think up to 100 people at a time. Okay, and you can send a message to everyone at the same time. Now, the nice thing about broadcasting on WhatsApp,
Yeah, but when you go to broadcasting, you have to go somewhere first, no?
no, you open up
I
WhatsApp,
did open up WhatsApp.
then you go to settings.
I did go to settings, and then it says account, privacy, avatar, favorite, chats, notifications,
No,
search.
up above, right below avatar, you're gonna have favorites and broadcast lists.
Oh no, mine says favorites and chats. Porque el mío es personal, el tuyo es business.
I think so. Well, go to chats. Go to chats.
Okay, wait. Okay, let me see. Chats. Okay.
And then I think you can do it on chats.
I
But
got something that shows media visibility.
transfer chats to iPhone. Oh, well, I know that oh, that's weird that you don't have broadcast list.
Oh,
Everyone
I got it. No, transfer chat history, chat backup.
you must not
I don't
have.
know. Maybe I have to update my WhatsApp.
Yes, you do. Do you have an iPhone or an Android?
I have a Samsung,
Android. You have Android. Okay.
an Android.
Ahí está la cosa. You need to update it in order to get broadcast. You should be able to broadcast, bring in all of your contacts from your phone, and you can send them a little note, anything of value. Hey, interest rates are down. Call me if you need me, for any reason. I'm in real estate. If I can help you in any way, let me know.
Yo tengo una amiga realtor de cuando estaba en Miami, en Miramar, que me tiene cansada todos los días. Todos los días manda algo en WhatsApp. Oh, tengo una casa en el Doral y manda tremenda casa.
Yeah.
Tengo un apartamento en Brico y ella no tiene nada de eso. Yo creo que ella lo coge de otros lados.
Well, that's what you can do. You can have a broadcast list of all your contacts, and then not you don't have to do it every day. Just do it every week. Send them some news, something of value.
No,
That's
yeah, no.
another way you can do it. But you need to use WhatsApp for your benefit. Okay, it will
Yeah.
help. All right, it will help you. Okay, well,
Okay.
listen, that's the end of our webinar. thanks for attending. And, if there's anything that I left or anything, let me know. And anyone.
No, not at all. I mean, I'm gonna keep doing it. I mean, next time you have one, thank you so much.
Anybody out there that is listening or that sees this recording, if they need any help or any assistance, they can feel free to text or call me. My number is right there on the it's right there on my YouTube channel, 305-785-8017. You can call me anytime. Also, you could also do a YouTube channel. Go onto YouTube and set up your own YouTube channel.
I
Okay?
have one, but I'm gonna set up another one for business.
Yeah, set one up for business. That way,
I have one for family and pictures and stuff.
each listing, you have a listing like the condo listing. That's you can advertise that condo listing, and send it.
Okay.
What's up? Put it on YouTube. When you do the open house, you can do a video. Hey, and like a lot of realtors do.
Show it and yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, also TikTok.
TikTok. Yep. You can do that.
TikTok is very popular.
Yep. And
everybody buys from TikTok.
Oh yeah. Oh, and also Facebook and Instagram, have something that called Boost. Okay.
Yes, they do. I've done it before too.
Boost.
You can
Boost is
your advertising.
Yeah, it's pennies of the dollar, pennies.
Yeah.
And then they the Facebook has also the Facebook Marketplace for free. You go to Facebook Marketplace real estate and add properties in there.
I'm gonna do that.
And you can that Facebook Marketplace goes to everybody. Okay, so do that. And these are
I'm writing notes because I want to start doing. I have to have. I have to have myself a schedule when I get out of work, so I can work at least 1 hour on the real estate.
Sure.
And then eventually, pick up. And then I don't have to continue doing that job that I'm doing right now.
Absolutely. And also, if you or anybody else needs a pre-qualification on a down payment assistance program, remember the formula that I gave you on renting versus buying.
Yeah, I wrote it down.
And that down payment, zero money down for your daughter is an excellent.
Yeah.
She can buy a home with little or no down. And the closing costs are 5%. Imagine if you get the seller to pay 3%.
Yeah.
All she has to come in with is 2%, just 2% down. Okay. So that's pretty cool. Okay, guys, listen, thanks again for attending, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right. Take care. Bye.
Have a good day. Bye.
Bye.